A guy came home from college one summer, sick of a wallet wrecking his back pocket. So he called up his dad and they just built their own. That idea raised $266,000 on Kickstarter. And today it's a $300 million business. But here's the thing nobody really talks about with Ridge. The wallet itself isn't the main product for the business. It's kind of the front door. Because a wallet has one massive problem baked into it. It's built out of titanium, aluminum, or carbon fiber. It doesn't wear out, doesn't fall apart in 2 years like a leather one would. So nobody buys a second one. That customer relationship is over the moment it ships. So the real story isn't about the wallet. It's the exact formula Ridge used to turn one purchase into a business that size and how you can bake that same formula into your own Shopify store. That's what we're breaking down today. Quick thing, each week we break down Shopify brands like this alongside growth tactics you can actually use to make more money. If you're into scaling, go ahead and subscribe. Before we dive into their actual store, let's zoom out for a second. What happened to Daniel and his dad Paul early on is something most Shopify stores are sitting in right now without realizing it. They were great at product, but growth wasn't their thing. So instead of stretching themselves thin trying to do it all, they brought in an outside operator, Sean Frank, whose agency had been running their marketing. Ridge bought the agency and made Sean the CEO. Now he had one job, figure out how to grow a business built on a product nobody needed twice. So what did he actually change? That's where it gets interesting. Because let's be honest, a $95 wallet with a fat margin is a great product, but it is not a $300 million business on its own. So the first thing Sean actually asked was simple. Who's buying these wallets and what else do they want? That question built the whole thesis. Take a product people barely repurchase and build a catalog around it that fits the exact same guy. Everyday carry, premium materials, minimal design, all built for someone who already trusts you. All selling into millions of customers who already trusted the brand. But growing the catalog was only half the work. The real money move happened inside their actual store, on the product page, in the cart, and at checkout. Growing average order value was the real lever, but none of that matters if nobody knows the product exists in the first place. So before we get into their store, let's talk about how they actually got in front of millions of people to begin with. You'd think a $300 million wallet brand was built on one insane viral ad. It wasn't. Honestly, what actually built Ridge is a lot less glamorous and way more useful for you. Start with the wallet itself. They never really sold minimalist wallet, they sold protection first, kind of a shield against card skimming. And most security experts will actually tell you that threat is mostly theoretical. Doesn't matter though. People don't fact check fear, they just buy the shield. And Ridge didn't even invent RFID blocking. They just built their entire brand story around it before it became a standard feature every wallet brand slaps on the label. Now here's where most people get it wrong when they try to copy big brands like Ridge. They think there is one winning ad out there somewhere. Some perfect video that did all the work. Turns out there isn't. 4Play pulled a snapshot of their actual ad account, and at the time, Ridge had 290 plus ads live at once. And in one 9-day stretch, they launched over 500 new ads and only kept 78 alive. They're just running a machine that kills its own losers on purpose. And here's the part that actually surprised me. Sean Franks openly said the real secret sauce isn't the ads at all. It's not even the influencers you'd expect either. No big names, no follower minimums. He said subscriber count is basically a vanity metric. They don't even check it. What they check instead is the channel still alive, still posting and still getting views. Then here's the part everyone else misses. Most brands only pay for the standalone review. Don't get me wrong, Ridge does that too, mostly for SEO. But their main move is 30 seconds buried inside a video about something completely unrelated. Someone's gaming stream, someone's camping vlog, nobody expecting a wallet ad in the middle of it. That's how you reach someone who wasn't even looking. And the most important part, that video doesn't expire. A placement from a year ago can still be converting sales today. So even the ones that look like a miss aren't really gone. 10 million plus spent this way, across 5,000 plus creators. But getting someone to click isn't the same as getting them to spend once they land. That 10 million only pays off if the store itself is built to get more revenue out of every visit. So let's go look at exactly how they built that machine. And this is the part every Shopify merchant watching can actually use, no matter what you sell. Right on the product page, we can choose wallet type, classic or MagSafe before you've even picked the color. Then a kit option, add the key case, get 20% off. That's just smart bundling. And look at this, different colors have different discounts attached. Smart move, honestly. That's how you clear slower moving inventory without ever running a site-wide sale. Below that, checkbox add-ons, tracker cart, AirTag cash trap, complementary pieces that just make sense next to the hero product. Now scroll down, and this is worth a look. They actually break the wallet apart, layer by layer. RFID blocking plates, right there labeled as 1, shields your cards from skimmers. Then how many cards it holds, the cash trap options, and the lifetime warranty, each one explained. It's answering the exact question someone's asking before they buy. And things like this increase your store conversions. Now look at this, lifetime guarantee, 99-day risk-free trial that's screaming safe to buy right at the exact moment someone's deciding. And free shipping and returns with secure checkout. Those trust badges are great to have right under the checkout button. And here's the part most stores skip entirely. A whole second layer shows up. More upsells that fit perfectly with the hero product, each one with its own real discount, 30% off this, 50% off that. They're showing you exactly what to add and at the best price. Upsells like this move your average order value up right before checkout, the exact moment it matters most. Then at checkout, one more repeat. 100,000 plus 5-star reviews right above the payment form. Same trust signal we saw earlier on the product page, shown again right when it actually counts. If that looks familiar, it's the same social proof trick we showed you how to build in our checkout conversion video. Links up top if you haven't seen it. If you want to implement the exact same AOV tactics Rich just used, the kit bundle, the checkbox add-ons, that second layer of upsells, the moment you hit the cart, that's exactly what Kaching bundles and cart app do inside your store. Same AOV levers, plus even more tools. Over 100,000 merchants already use Kaching Appz. Links in the description, full setup walkthroughs are already there too.